the number one way you can tell whether or not you're addicted to your triggers and what you can do about it. By the way, I'm LV with 1 Minute Mindset. I help my clients understand their brains so they can live a more fulfilling life. If you're into that, give me a follow. So first things first, are you addicted to your triggers? And the natural response might be, of course not, I don't like feeling triggered. But let me ask you a few questions. Do you sometimes find yourself going back and rereading a text that you didn't like that someone sent you? Do you click on profiles on social media that you know are going to make you feel upset or anxious or triggered? Do you find yourself wanting to call or text someone that you don't necessarily enjoy talking to just to get that one last word in? If any of this sounds familiar, you may be addicted to your triggers. And it may just be something crazy that your brain is doing. Because see, your brain doesn't actually care about your feeling. It doesn't care if you're happy, sad, anxious, jealous, upset. All our brains care about is getting neurochemical needs met. And usually by something that causes an intense emotion. So you may be subconsciously doing these things just to get those needs met that you've become addicted to, even though you don't necessarily like the feelings. So how can you stop it so that you get the feelings that you love? First of all, don't judge yourself for having done these things. Most of us have. But just look at it with total curiosity. Ask yourself, are these actions actually getting the feelings that I want for myself? And are they getting me closer to my goals? And then you start the rewiring process so that your brain no longer craves those chemicals. And just the awareness itself that you're doing it starts the rewiring process in the brain. So next time you find yourself obsessing reading the same text over and over, or reaching for your phone to send that last text, or clicking on someone's profile that you know are going to feed you chemicals subconsciously, but consciously you're not going to enjoy the feelings. Understand it's not you. It's a neurochemical addiction in your brain. And just stop and take a deep breath and tell yourself, my brain doesn't need these chemicals. And how could I start getting those chemical needs met in a way that helps me feel really good? So in other words, what can I do instead? If this makes sense to you, type the word trigger in the comments to remember it in your brain. And let's stop those unconscious triggers and start getting feelings that we want.